Hey, my name is Julianna Silva. I'm in 12th grade, and I'd like to share my story of how I came to know Jesus. I grew up in a non-Christian household, not really knowing who God was or anything about it really. I had never heard his word before or gone to church. My great-grandmother tried to convince me to go with her to Sundays, and I just didn't really want to go with her until my aunt told me to go to Wednesday nights one night. And I finally decided to go on Wednesday night, around 3 months before camp. I remember walking up to Hall 2, only thinking about where I was going to sit or who was going to be there. And I was greeted by the door by Katie Simon. She immediately asked me if I had gone to Wednesday nights before, and when I told her no, she asked me if I wanted to sit with her and her friends, a group I can now call my closest friends. I didn't know it at the time, but that would be a pivotal moment in my life. Because of this, I decided to go to next Wednesday and every Wednesday after that. I made the decision to go to camp for the first time to try and grow my faith. It was at an evening service at Camp Idlewild that I felt as if like a light switch I didn't even know existed was turned on. I realized at that moment that I needed Jesus as my savior to guide me through the rest of my life. When the altar call was made, I felt drawn to the front of the room. And as I walked up to the front of the room, an incredible peace washed over me like nothing that I had felt before. I finally understood what people meant when they said they could feel God's presence. I was saved the same night and decided to get baptized on the last day of camp to make my newfound faith public. Today, I am so happy and so proud to be a Christian, and I cannot wait to share his name with as many people as physically possible. God's been working so much in my life to the point where if I read this to myself 2 years ago, I wouldn't have known what it was or anything about it. I'm so grateful for Katie Simon, because if she had not invited me to sit with her that day, I would not have come back and I would never have met Jesus. I'm so grateful for my camp counselors, McKenna and Lizzie, who talked me through the process of being saved in my baptism. If I could encourage you with one thing, it would be to invite somebody to sit with you during service. It can have so much more of an impact than you think. My name is Julianna Silva, and that's the story of how Jesus saved me.